Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to another episode of Mending on Tender TV. I am Raimat Sulaiman. As you all know, on Mending, we'll be talking about relationship. We talk about relationship counseling. We talk about child's upbringing, and we talk about other interesting things that affect our daily activities in life. On the program today, we'll be talking about child's parenting, we'll be talking about child's care and identifying your child's strengths. On the program with me today, I have a co-presenter with me. Kolade, welcome to the program.
Hi everyone, my name is Kolade Olasoji, and today we'll be talking about parental care, the type of parental care we have, and how to identify your children's weakness, your strength, and everything. Just sit down and enjoy the show.
All right, thank you for joining me on the program, Kolade.
Yes.
But I hope you joining the program today, you are not going to be intimidating me. You know what I mean. You are fond of doing that. To start off with our program today, we'll be talking about child's upbringing. We'll be talking about parenting, like I said earlier on. Why we choose to talk about this today is because this century of ours, we've been making a lot of researches. We've been having series of children complaining about their parents, parents trying to compare them to other kids around, and also trying to make them do things other kids do, like their friends in school or maybe their neighbors and all sorts of that.
Or even them complaining about their parents not even giving time at home. Probably they're always busy with work. They hardly see their parents. There are even different type of parental cares. We have paternal parental care, we have maternal, we have like that paternal parental care. Now, paternal parental care is when it's just the father that take care of the offspring, is offsprings alone. Like
probably this happens in broken homes,
Most times it's not always, most times it's not, it doesn't happen in broken homes alone. There are sometimes that the mother is probably a banker or a journalist that she's not always around. She's always busy. And the father is the kind of person that he doesn't really work, like probably he works from home, or his work is maybe 8 to 1, 8 to 12. The father will be the one to go and pick the kids at school, give them food. And so most times, the children even direct their love to their father, most times. And
because he's the one that is
closer to them and gives them listening ears and all. So most times, this kind of parental care has, it causes issues between the partners. Whereby the mother will be like, okay,
who do you love more?
Who do you love most? And the children will be like, we love our daddy. And the mother will be feeling like, what are you doing to these children? They don't love me. They'll be like, hey, I gave birth to you. I carried your pregnancy for 9 months. Things like that are always causing problems, that the mother will start feeling less love from the children. You understand what I'm saying? And maternal parental care that is when the mother is the one. Like that happens most times when there's full housewife. When the mother is just the full housewife.
But nowadays, do you even think what we call full housewife really exists? Those ladies, those women that are into full housewife, quoted, in those days, they don't work. But nowadays, we even find those that call themselves full housewife working from home,
there's
working on the internet. You get it?
They're
always glued to their phone.
So talking about housewives, we have two different types of housewives. We have the housewife and the oga wife.
Which one is oga wife?
Okay. Housewife are the ones that thinks about the husband's welfare. That okay, fine. My husband, let me check up on my husband. Let me check up on my kids. Let me go to my kids' school. Let me give them their food. Let me prepare their food. Housewives are the ones that at least have shops in front of the house, even though they are not working. You get, but the oga wives.
Shall I be getting this wrong in some areas?
but the oga wives are the ones that they don't even care. They don't want to work. They have maids that are doing the chores. They only just to wake up, take pictures. Their driver will drive the kids to school. They will just take pictures, tour around Lagos, go
Wow.
for boat cruise, do whatever they want on their husband's money. They just know, okay, my husband is working for the money.
And
the
all
money
these
is
people are
coming to
still
me.
parents too. When they call parents,
Yes,
they'll
they
still
feel
come
okay, they
out.
are parents. Those are the kind of people that they don't really have much time for the family. Those are the Oga wives that okay, they'll be like, okay, I'm the Oga wife. That's like Esha Makowa for me.
You know? Hey.
So and we also have bi-parenting. Biparental care is when both the husband and the wife.
Okay.
That is when they take care of the kids and they are well concerned about their kids'
well-being.
life and their future and everything. And we also have alloparental care. Alloparental care is when an individual that is not even the parent, like a guardian, takes care of the kids and watch over the kids, give them guidelines about everything in life,
Their
and
daily activities.
their daily activities and everything. That's what we call alloparenting. So those are the 4 type of parental care that I know we have. That I know is functioning right now in this generation.
Wow. So when we talk about this type of parental care, we majorly want to talk about which aspect the generations of parents we have nowadays, which aspect are they in particular, majority in terms of, okay, let's say maybe we need to put a percentage, a level of percentage on it. I think we find ourselves in a society whereby most parents, most individuals that are, let me put it this way, most parents just want to bear that title of being a parent. Do you get it?
Oh, okay.
They just want to bear that title. All these analysis by parents, Oga wife, full house wife, you get it. They just want to be called a parent. Do you get it? Regardless of whether they take full responsibility of being a parent or they don't take full responsibilities of being a parent on their own kid. I discovered that nowadays children are neglected despite having their own parents. Neglected in the sense that they don't really have somebody who is really there between their parents. They don't really have somebody who is really there to look up to. Okay, I want to look up to my father, I want to look up to my mother. My mom is always there for me. You get my point.
I actually don't even blame those kids because most of the parents, like the mothers, some mothers were not even well prepared when they got pregnant. Most of them just want to have the title of I'm a baby mama to somebody. Like, okay, fine, this guy is rich and I'm just going to tie him down with, okay, me having a baby for him. They don't have this parental responsibility or parental, let me say knowledge. They don't have parental knowledge
before giving birth
before even
kids.
Getting pregnant.
Okay.
They just want to get pregnant and have the title of, okay, I am mommy,
I'm a mother.
I'm a mother, and they don't
call me auntie.
They don't even have this parental knowledge. They just want to have this title of I'm a mother too. They're like, okay, fine, you're a mother, you're no longer a lady. You understand that kind of thing. So, okay, for instance, someone that doesn't have a parental knowledge, how do you expect her to get that for kids? Right now, if you are the kind of person that goes around the street, you see young girls of 17, 18 backing babies.
Okay, and such a child, how do they parents?
I just feel like, what were you thinking before? How old are you? You yourself, you are supposed to be under somebody. Someone should be taking care of you, not you now carrying a baby. What do you want to give this child?
As a parent, how do you cater for that child? How do you look out for that child? How do you be able to identify that child's strengths, that child's weaknesses? Not to even talk of,
you know even catering for the well-being.
Okay, yeah. All right, thank you for staying with us on the program. We'll go on a short break, and then when we come back from the short break, we'll be discussing more on parenting, like how you need to identify your child's strengths, what you can do to make your child feel comfortable around you, how you can bring up your own child to the right path, despite, finding yourself in a corrupt environment, in an environment that is not really that safe for your child to grow in. Thank you. About child strengths and weaknesses, as a parent you have to know your child's strengths and weaknesses, and channel your energy, or should I say channel their energy into building themselves on their strengths. And you as a parent, you have to work on making them feel comfortable with their weaknesses, not like feel comfortable in the sense that you have to make them understand that okay, you are still cool, you are good to go despite having these weaknesses. You have to, as a parent, you have to be able to talk your child out of those down moments in their life. You have to talk them out of, you have to know when to talk them out of emotional issues. And on the program today, Kolade will be giving us a series of tips on parental care. So what do you have to tell us?
So, I feel trying to know your child's strengths and how to give your kids, your offspring, better parental cares and other things. You need to at least keep an open mind with them. Whereby you ask them questions. How they feel, what they are going through. You need to even if it is just for you to there's a way all these Yoruba mothers, when they want to talk to their kids, especially when their kids are hungry, they'll be like, "Ọkọ mi olówó orí mi, kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́, bá mi sọ̀rọ̀, baby bá mi sọ̀rọ̀." And all those kind of things. And even if the child is down, and she'll be like, the child will be like, okay, mommy, okay, fine, let me talk to you. There are some kind of parents that they take their children like best friends.
Yeah.
They just always want to know what is going on. You need to always ask them questions. Be open to them. You don't need to be harsh. There's some kids that no matter how harsh you are, they'll be like, "You will beat me." That's just the highest. She will beat me. I'll do what I will still do, but I will still do my mind. She will beat me, no money. So yeah, you need to take that kind of mindset out of them. You need to make them feel comfortable when they are around you, so that they can be able to tell you some things at least. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Just keep open mind, be open to them.
So being open-minded is one of the keys to parental care as a parent. Also, I would like to let you know that as a parent, you don't have to compare your child to other kids around them. Parents, we discovered, let me say, as a parent, we were brought up into learning how to do things that other kids does around us. That is the way we were brought up. So we end up, bringing up our own child that way too. Do you get it? We don't have to make mistake our grandparents made in raising us by comparing us with other kids, by wanting us to act the way other kids act, by wanting us to do other things that other kids does. For instance, now a child likes to probably draw,
dance,
draw or dance. Not dancing. When you talk about dancing, when I was growing up, you cannot just listen to music anyhow. In my own family, or let me even say in my family, in my environment, the kind of environment I grew up in, you cannot just hear maybe somebody playing music in a shop now, and you just go there and stand there and start dancing. You dare not do that. That is the way I am brought up. Do you understand? But nowadays, when you have a friend that is into dancing, your parents can even push you into dancing, because that is what is trending. Now we now see parents stay in front of phone camera, dance with their kids, because they see it that okay, they see that that is what other kids do out there. And even if that child can't really dance enough, I don't really want to use dancing as an example here, but
comes in when they want to learn a trade.
Yes.
Like you just be like, omo yalagbaja kotilo. You
and that particular child, maybe that particular child doesn't like
hairdressing.
But you now be like, no, I'm
but due to the fact that you ask he or she to learn tailoring, you just be like, fine, let me go and learn tailoring. Let me just
go ahead and learn.
And his or her mind will not be there. That's when they will end up using 1 year, 2 years. They will not even know how to even cut clothes.
Because their mind has not been there before. Really?
I used 1 year to learn tailoring. I don't even know how to press machine. I can't.
It's not tailoring anymore. It's not fashion designing. That is what they call it now.
I can't even control machine. I don't know how to come. I just go and get food, get material, and come back to shop.
Really? Like seriously? Okay, that is that on that. Also, I want us to talk about identifying your child's weaknesses. You know, we have kids with different strengths. We have kids with different weaknesses. Some parents don't really know how to make their child live with their difference and accept it that okay, this is who you are. You are good being different from others. Do you get my point? You are good being different from others. As a parent, you have to let your child know that okay, this is your weakness, but it's not the end of the world. If other kids draw well in art class in school and you can't draw well in school, it is fine. You can do other things. You can speak well. You can speak well among your mates. You can do debate. Do you understand? There was a time my son was asked to draw a plant in school. We went through YouTube to check a series of plants on YouTube, and I helped him out. We both did a kind of teamwork on that assignment. But fortunately for my boy, when he got to school, he felt he has put in so much effort in drawing, in making the drawing, and when his drawing was not picked as the best, but rather as the third. Imagine, despite that his drawing was picked as the third, he still doesn't feel comfortable about it, because he was like, no, mommy, we made a lot of effort in drawing this plant, and why won't my plant be picked as the first? So I had to tell him, look here, apart from drawing, there are other things, there are other activities, other school activities you participate well in, like karate. My son likes karate. Every Wednesday, he always make sure that he goes to school with his karate wears, and he loves, participating. And sometimes when I feel like today is Wednesday, you are not feeling well, you cannot, don't participate in karate today. It's going to stress you out. You always be like, no, mommy, now. But you used to tell me that. The moment my boy says, mommy, but you used to tell me that, I know that, okay, whatever it is I want to say, I cannot convince him otherwise anymore. Because he's going to quote me. Why is it like that? It is like that because I am used to, communicating with him. Do you get it? I can identify his strength. And as a parent, how do you identify your child's strength? You can identify your child's strength by speaking with them. You can also identify their weaknesses by speaking with them. Also, by making them accept that being a weak person in some aspects, in some activities around you, is not the end. It doesn't make you less of a person. Do you understand?
You need to keep in mind that perfection is not even the end of the game.
Of course, you don't even have to be perfect. I have a tutor somebody that used to tutor me in public speaking, and he is always like, look here, there is nothing like perfection. There is nothing like being perfect. You don't have to be perfect in the things you do. Yeah, because the word perfection doesn't really exist. You can be different. Making a difference is the best thing. So you have to learn, you as a parent, you have to make your child accept that they can be different. Do you get it? You have to make your child, you have to know when to talk to your child. Like when your child is moody as a parent, you have to know the right choice of word to bring them out of that moody state. Like words like, oh, why are you looking so down? Do you want to share it with me? Even at a point, your child might not really want to share things with you. Why? It is because of the way you react. If you react in some weird ways that they don't like, your child ends up not sharing anything with you. Because they know that, no, if I tell mommy now, mommy is going to exaggerate. Even more than I think.
I think that something is
exactly. Some parents are like that. And two, other point I would like to mention is that as a parent, you don't put on your emotional breakdown, the stress rather you went through during the daytime or in yes. You don't put out those stress rather. You don't put all those stress on your face for your child to see. The moment your child see that you are stressed out, one way or the other, they get affected as well. Especially if you are the type that is always you and your child at home. Do you get it? You don't really have any much social activities you attend to distract your child away from other stress that you have been going through. So as a parent, you need to take your worries away from your child. You don't have to show it, all out. You don't have to put it all out to them to know. The moment your child knows that you are weak, you are down, you are this, they go out there and exhibit, and bring out that moodiness there, that bad what should I call it? Can they help me out? Like that
mood.
Yes, that bad mood
Or emotions.
Yeah, that's good. That bad emotion they are going through, like the bad emotions in the house. You don't have to bring that to them.
Like parents need to at least share ideas with their kids.
Give room for kids to share ideas.
As in, you yourself need to share ideas with them. Like you need to give them some kind of educations that, because you are their parents, you have more experience than them. So you need to give them some ideas about life. Okay, this is how you're supposed to go about things. This is how you're supposed to go about things. Unlike me,
this is what to
unlike
do.
me, my teenager age, like 10, when I was young, my dad is my best friend.
Wow.
Because any small thing, I just call him.
I know.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. This is what happened. Even though my dad is harsh, my dad is a very harsh type. But at least when I call you, be like, this is how you're supposed to do things. This is how you're supposed to do it. Don't let anybody cheat you.
Don't say he's harsh. He's just being principled.
Don't let anybody cheat you.
When you have a principled parent, so that is what we say.
Even if you share ideas with them, they'll bring out their own ideas to them. Okay, fine. My mommy told me this. My daddy told me this. This is what I also have. Let me handle with it.
And don't take their point out of. Don't just feel like they're out of point.
Out of point, like you don't know what you're saying.
Exactly.
Sit down.
Even if you are not going to follow what they say, like if you are not going to take to that thing
to talk, even if you and your wife are
give them sense of belonging.
Even if you and your wife are having a discussion and you feel like and you just come in like, okay, fine, daddy, mommy, why can't you do it like this? But you be like, go and sit down, just leave this place. They won't even have the mind to come.
Some parents are like that.
Even if
their kids can't talk to them.
Even if they have the solution that's going to help you at that moment, and you've shown them, okay, for the fact that you've shown them off the first time, they will not want to come back to you. They feel like, at least you can solve it by yourself. You can solve it.
All right, so I will talk about all of these points. I hope and I would want to believe that our lovely viewers will be willing to give us some other parental tips on the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to Tender TV on YouTube channel if you are just watching our program for the first time. Also follow us on our Instagram page at Tender TV. I still remain your lovely host, Rahima Sulaiman. Till next time I come your way, stay calm and stay blessed.
Join us next week as we'll be giving you more interesting topics on mending. Hi, I'm Kolade Olasoji.